Is it too early to talk about 2020? Well, of course not. It's never too early to talk about 2020. We could talk about 2024 if you want, but we're going to stick with 2020 and specifically on one Elizabeth Warren, the senator from Massachusetts. Colin Reed is with us, executive director of America Rising, a Republican communications super PAC, tweeting at Colin T. Reed. Colin, welcome. Thanks for being here today.
Hey, Tim. Thanks for having me.
A lot of people are already thinking about the 2020 election. Of course, we got 2018 to get through, whether the Republicans can maintain control of the Senate. The math is with them, but these things can be a bit unpredictable. And, of course, with the House still likely to stay in Republican hands. But that said, looks like Democrats are looking for a new leader. She is one of the names that people often look at. It seems like that if we look at, for example, Senator Bernie Sanders, he might be, old news, if you'll pardon the expression, because of the fact that he took a shot. But maybe she's the future of the party. What's your sense of whether or not she is laying the groundwork for a run in 2020?
Yeah, well, you've got to give Senator Warren credit for one thing. She's not being very subtle about her 2020 ambitions. And I've been struck of late by a number of signs that indicate a 2020 run is on her horizon. Number one being she's actually campaigning more in the state. She's got a bigger presence at home. She's out and about. She's being more visible. She's talking to the press, which is something she's never been fond of at home. And she's certainly following the party line when it comes to the Supreme Court rhetoric and demanding a filibuster of Judge Gorsuch, something that she was so critical of Republicans for doing last year with Merrick Garland. So I think she is certainly angling for 2020. Of course, she's got a 2018 Senate reelection ahead, so that will complicate things. But I certainly think she's got her eyes on the prize.
That may obviously be a part of why she's been campaigning so much. That and even the speaking to the press there. Although nationally, she's not doing nearly as much as, say, some other candidates might be doing if they were thinking about 2020. But she does have to worry about getting reelected still, which is her first concern. I wonder. It seems to me, Colin, that the Republicans almost would like to have an Elizabeth Warren running because they think that she would be far too liberal. On the other hand, people have raised the possibility that she could win back some of those Democrats who fled the party to vote for Donald Trump. What's your take on that?
Well, she doesn't have a very good track record of campaigning for candidates to help them win in states that the president won, that propelled into the White House, places like Ohio and Michigan and Pennsylvania. She's been out there very active for Senate candidates in past elections to no avail. And, of course, she is from the Northeast. She's from Massachusetts. And for a party that's been so heavily criticized for being relegated to the coast, I think nominating a former Harvard professor from Cambridge wouldn't do much to expand your geographical reach.